to another Teacher's Corner. I'm Teacher Kirby, and as a reminder, if you like what you see in this video and the others, consider subscribing and ring that bell so you get notified when I upload a new video. Also consider becoming a patron on my Patreon page. You can find the link by clicking the upper right hand corner of your screen now. Alright, now that being said, this Teacher's Corner we're going to talk about the Tier 6 reputation system. This is brand new on Tribble. So you can see here I'm in front of the test console on Drozana Station, and I have taken the time and leveled up all my reputations to Tier 6 so we can explore that together. Alright, so if I click on reputation, first thing there is to notice that the look is different. Instead of having status and store and blah 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 all over here for you to click on, we now have a much more simplified view. Now, to get this screen here, normally you'd see when I first logged in I saw this view. To get the status window you need to click on the picture up here in order to see your status or your progress. If you want to view what skills are available, there you go. Alright, reputation. So, here is our status. We can see at each level what we gain. Okay. And there we go. Here is the new stuff. Now, when you reach Tier 6, first of all, it takes 250,000 reputation points total to reach Tier 6. So that means to reach Tier 5, you had to get 100,000. That means you need an extra 150,000. This is not unexpected to reach Tier 6. Now, one thing that was stated at Tier 5, all reputations will become sponsored. So in order to reach Tier 6, you will need 905 marks. And of course, please remember this is subject to change. Okay? But I don't predict this changing much if it does change. Alright, so 905 marks at the current numbers to get to Tier 6 reputation. So what do you get when you get to Tier 6? Well, each reputation will get a few things. So let's explore what they will all get. So when you get to Tier 6, you unlock a number of projects. First one is reputation gear discount. This is account wide. Okay, and this requires 100,000 energy credits, 20,000 dilithium, 5 of the elite marks for that reputation, and 100 reputation marks. Alright, now this is going to be the same, pretty much the same across all the reps. Okay, then we have Fleet Ship Module. This again is going to be on every reputation when you get there, and that costs 100 reputation marks. We have our Retrain Token, and again 100 or 50, sorry, reputation marks. And then the Gamma has a Vanity Shield, and the Vanity Shield costs 300 marks. Okay, so the first three, the discount, reputation gear discount, the Fleet Ship Module, and the Retrain Token are universal across all reputations when you reach Tier 6. Now, the other thing, minimize that, is that you get the reputation set weapon, but in an alternative energy type. So let's take a look. Alright, so here is the set. So you'll notice currently on holodeck, here's our tier 5 equipment reward. It's a Polaron turret. Okay, so if I look right here, tier 6 equipment reward, inhibiting phaser turret. So the alternative for this is phaser. And I'm going to mouse over this to point out there's been an addition to the tooltip on the console. Now you notice it says Polaron damage and then Polaron damage again. That's, I can only assume, because other consoles that have energy damage on it have the alternate energy damage added to it. So I can only assume that this is a typo. If any devs are watching, you might want to go in and correct that. Okay, so this should have Polaron and phaser directed energy damage boost, because the alternative energy type is phaser. So let's take a look at some of the others. So Task Force Omega doesn't actually get any new gear, but Nukara. So Nukara has the refracting Tetrion normally. The alternative energy type is anti-proton. So you'll now get a refracting anti-proton. New Romulus normally is plasma, and now we'll have disruptor added to its ranks. Dyson, let's see, Dyson had, that's right, Dyson didn't have anything. Dyson didn't have anything added to it. However, the counter command. Now the counter command has a disruptor and a phaser turret currently on holodeck. When you reach tier 6, you get a plasma turret and a Tetrion turret added. Okay. Delta gets anti-proton. Currently they have Polaron. They're getting anti-proton on tier 6. Iconian is getting Tetrion added to it as its alternative. The Terran Task Force reputation is getting phaser added to it. So we have our phaser, dual heavy cannons, and beam array. Temporal right now has Chronoton, which is anti-proton damage, and that is going to be Polaron as the alternative weapon energy type. And then we have Lucari, which is currently on holodeck, giving Polaron beams. So that has, now if you look at the piezoelectric focuser, has plasma damage and Polaron damage. And you see we have plasma is our alternate energy type. And then of course we have competitive war games, which gives us currently, let's get through all of this. Ammunition, which gives us anti-proton as the alternate energy type. Currently it's giving Tetrion. Alright, so that is the tier 6 reputations. the first look at them. Okay, so definitely lots of new stuff. So the TLDR here is that it takes 250,000 points currently on Tribble to reach the tier 6. That will take you 905 marks and 30 daily projects to complete. And we've explored all the different energy types. You'll also get a reputation gear discount, a fleet ship module, and a retrain token upon completing. You'll open these projects to complete upon completing tier 6. Alright, this is Teacher Kirby. Hope you learned something, and see you next time.